Alright YouTube, so I'm doing a video of the Dell XPS 12, which I just got today, um, because upon looking online when I was getting ready to order this, I didn't really see any good quality videos just talking about it, so I thought I'd do this. So my version, and this is the Dell Active Pen, the new stylus that they have right now for this. It's really nice. It writes pretty much like the Surface Pen, except at the tip here, you can see, if I can get it to focus. Okay, maybe I won't be able to. At the tip, there's no rubber at the end here, so that does get a little bit annoying. It's not really a big deal though. It's just personal preference. But because of that rubber, it's not going to be as realistic of a writing experience for you. And obviously, you have your two buttons here. They work the same as on the Surface Pen. If you don't know what they do, look at what the functions are for the Surface Pen. This button is clickable. So you just double click and it opens up OneNote. I don't think that's supposed to do that because in the instructions it says double click for the Windows icon and then hold 3.5 seconds for OneNote, but honestly it doesn't really matter that much to me because I'd rather have OneNote anyways, because you can pretty much easily access the Windows Start menu. So again, this is the Dell XPS 12. This is the included case that they give you. I actually bought this model from the Microsoft store, so it is a clean PC. It means no bloatware or anything, which is nice. I actually don't know whether this is because I got it from Microsoft or not, but originally when I had read this off the Dell site, it said it came with an adapter. When I bought it, it actually did not. I'm not exactly sure whether this is just because it's not Dell directly, or whether they just decided not to do that. But again, I have a 4K model, so that's what it looks like. The screen is really nice and crisp and clean. And I'm just gonna zoom in here so you don't see my password. Yeah, the display is just really nice. I heard someone kind of complain about the battery life. I've actually gotten pretty good battery life out of this so far. It might be because I've only been using 50% brightness, but I really can't complain, to be honest. 5 hours of battery life, while it's not great, it's not bad, especially for a 4K display, and it is just really sharp. I know some people say, well, you don't really notice, but you do notice. The only bad thing is that, let me see if I can get it to show here. When you open, well, that's not bad. When you open certain things, because of the high resolution, it opens really small sometimes, which isn't too much of a problem for me personally. Like that window, or this one right here, just really small. But like I said, it's not really that big of a deal for me personally. I've got pretty good eyesight, but I would imagine if you're older or something, it might be an issue. It's got a really nice keyboard. It's kind of hard to see here, but this is backlit, and you can adjust the brightness of it. So this is off. This is like the medium level. This is high level. If I show you here, oops, you can see that my brightness is at 50%. The only thing that's kind of weird is that, and I think this is more so just a Windows bug than anything else, even when the charger is out, as you can see here, it still shows it as being charging, which is a little bit strange, but no big deal. You just, if you want to know how much battery you have left, you just click right there, and it shows you the battery life. So, like I said, no big deal. It is a little bit weird, and I'm expecting that they will do an update soon. Just to kind of show you what the device itself looks like, I'm going to go ahead and take this cover off. So one thing that was a little bit misleading to me, just from the other videos on YouTube of this system, which there's only like 4 maybe, and then one that's really poor quality. So this is running the Core M5 processor. I don't know. There you go. Core M5. Which is actually pretty good for a mobile processor. I've always had i5 systems. I haven't really noticed a huge difference. I have not done any gaming yet on this, but I hope to very soon. So let me see if I can get a good view on that. These are your 2 USB-C ports right there. If I can zoom in. That right there is your SD card slot, and this is kind of your volume rocker right here, I believe. Yes, volume rocker. On the back, obviously, it's just the Dell logo. You got an 8 megapixel camera on the back, 5 megapixel in the front. On the other side, you have the power button, which is really nice. It's got that nice light there. Then you've got the Kensington lock right there. I believe I actually skipped over, yep, right at the bottom there, the headphone jack. So it's right there. So I know a lot of people from reading comments and stuff were saying, oh, well, you know, I'm worried about the flimsiness of it. I mean, because this is magnetic, you can just kind of pull it off like this, and you've got it in tablet mode, which is really cool. Sometimes the detection, like for instance just then, isn't the greatest, but again, not really a big deal for me personally. It may be for you, but I think that's just because of it's a new system and the drivers have not updated yet. What else can I say about this? Oh, about the sturdiness. So it's very sturdy. I can easily pick it up. The only way that this is really gonna fall out is if like you intentionally put it on its side, and even then it's pretty sturdy. I've been using this in my lap a lot. It's way more comfortable than the Surface is, and just as a typing experience, I've tried both. Also, something that was kind of misleading for me, as I was trying to say earlier, is so the way that this looks in the video, it looks like this is like a plastic, but this is actually magnesium. What you're seeing is kind of like a rubbery paint that they have on the outside of the magnesium. It feels really nice and really comfortable. Honestly, when I saw the videos, it looked pretty cheap, but the videos really do not do it justice, because it is a very, very nice premium material. I've gotten a lot of compliments on it so far. Nice, sleek design. The trackpad is amazing. It's a glass trackpad, multi-touch support, obviously. Again, that display is just really, really nice for the most part. I really honestly have no complaints other than just the scaling down of some stuff. And I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself. I'm just trying to be as detailed as possible, since there aren't very many detailed reviews on this. In fact, I don't think any, besides the one that Demir Frank did, and that was only on the demo. So this is the actual product. I would definitely say, if you're going to get this, definitely get the pen, and I'll show you what that's like in a second here. So let me go ahead and pull this back up. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to open the app that I have here. It's a drawing app, so I can show you the pen. Oh, there we go. Which, by the way, I highly recommend this app. It's very good. And you can either get the free or you can get the pro version. I believe that I might have the pro. I'm not exactly sure. But just to kind of show you, this is, obviously you can see the cursor right there. So the stylus is working, it is tracking. This is kind of some like fine lines right here. Now it's kind of misleading because the cursor makes it feel like it's lagging somehow, but it's not. It's very fluid and responsive, which I like. This is a Wacom stylus. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but you can kind of see it's got the different levels of sensitivity going on there. So you can kind of see it's very, very responsive, very good for drawing. If I can remember how to erase. I don't think that I can. Normally, what's supposed to happen is that, oh, there we go. That's working now. So you just press this top button here. That's, well, I guess it would be your bottom if you're looking at it this way. So if you press that bottom button right there, that's your eraser. The top one is like a cursor, kind of. But, I mean, as you can see, it's pretty detailed, pretty precise. Even though it doesn't have the rubberized tip like the Surface Pen does, it still does feel very good to write with. A little annoying sometimes just because I'm used to, on my Note 5, having that rubberized tip. But overall, I can't really complain. Like I said, it still feels really natural when you're writing on the surface. It's very accurate, it's very fluid. Let's try some fast lines here. And I am obviously literally drawing as fast as I can on this. And there is virtually no lag. The only stuttering that you see is in the cursor, which is really, really impressive. So good job with the Active Pen. This is the Dell Active Pen, not the Dell Active Stylus. You can kind of see that's all metallic and it's got kind of like that more sleek look. And the button is the big thing that you won't see in any of the other Dell styluses. So really nice job with that. To kind of show you a little bit of the tablet, it's very thin, very lightweight, very comfortable to handle. This is the only thing really connecting it. And no, when you close it, it does not collect dust, as some people have wondered. Plus there is a folio to prevent that from happening, as you can see here, which I will also show you. If you take it off here. Now the folio is a little bit weird. I feel like they probably could have done a little bit of a better job, but it's, I mean, it gets the job done. It's not a huge deal. So if you take the tablet off, and you're gonna have to excuse me while I pick this up for a second. So if you look here, there are these little ridges, and what you're going to do, you're gonna just find one of those ridges, put it in there. And then once you do that, on the back, this flap goes on the back. And just find a good position, which is hard to do sometimes. And as you can see, it just holds up like that. Now, it's not incredibly sturdy, as you can see. It does collapse Sorry about the temporary blackout while I fix this. Anyways, it does collapse, so it's not the most sturdy thing in the world, but just for general viewing, I think it's okay. The only thing I probably wouldn't do is use your stylus on it because I personally would not trust it. Plus, too, I like to rest my palm on the screen when I draw, and I would rather just write on a flat surface, but that's just me. So I really think that's pretty much it. I talked to Dell and they did tell me that the SSD that's in here should be replaceable. I'm not exactly sure how difficult that's going to be, but you can kind of see that there are screws all around here. And I'm assuming you just take those out and replace it. It would probably be pretty difficult though because it is a unibody design. Again, it's magnesium with glass on the top, and I believe I haven't really had a chance to test this out, so this would probably be a good thing to conclude. I'll go ahead and move this out of the way. And also you get a chance to see kind of how the keyboard kind of just lights up when you put it in, which is really nice. So you can see it just activated the backlight. When you put it in, again, take it out, backlight is off, and then put it in. After like 2 seconds, and then just clicks on like that. Like I said, I might not actually have it enabled now that I think about it. The switching between tablet and regular mode. I'm gonna have to look at that. That might just be my fault with the settings, but anyways, about the audio, I'm gonna go ahead and test out the audio so you can hear what that sounds like. Don't judge me for the video. I just feel like it's probably the least biased one I can do. I'm gonna go ahead and turn it up. Oh, it's still connected to my Bluetooth headset, so let me go ahead and disconnect that. Sorry about that. It's definitely playing on there. So, oh, that's another thing. It is connected via Bluetooth, so that might be another reason why the battery life is just okay as opposed to being great. So you do always need to have the Bluetooth on. Alright. So let's go ahead and just turn up the volume here.
Got him! Got him!
So again, just so you can kind of hear, I'm going to go ahead and turn it up all the way.
Oh, cause some came in the mail today. These nuts. Got him! Got him!
So really good audio, obviously. Yeah, really good audio. I'm actually surprised that most of the apps are actually, I mean, as you can see here with the Chrome, pretty optimized for the most part for 4K, which is really nice. Chrome has never looked so beautiful to me. As you can see, like everything is just really clear. So I'm very pleased with it. The battery life is not atrocious like the other guy was saying. I do have the 4K model, so I can confirm that it's about a 5-hour. And again, that's with 50% screen like brightness, so you could probably get a lot more out of that if you really wanted to. I imagine if you put it into the eco mode, you could probably make it 6, even 7 hours if you really don't mind having a dim screen. Me personally, I prefer to have a brighter screen, but if I'm running low, like if I'm going to classes or something, I might turn it down. So yeah, that's pretty much it. If you want to see anything else, while I do still have it, since no one else is uploading anything, just let me know. I am still pretty new to this. This is my first kind of review video. Let me know what you think in the comments, or if you want to see anything else, and I'll try and do the best I can.